So for this question, I need to factorise. So all I can do for A, to make it maybe a little easier, is take out a -1 as a common factor. So if I do that, the minus x squared becomes x squared, minus 6x becomes 6x, 16 becomes minus 16, and then I just need to factorise that positive x squared quadratic. So I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to give me minus 16. I had to give positive 6, so that's going to be 8 and -2. And I can leave it like that, that's absolutely fine. Or I can multiply either pair of brackets through by -1. So it would probably make most sense to multiply that second set of brackets through by -1, but either of those would be absolutely fine to leave your answer. Okay, so for B, we've got a coefficient. So 5 is a prime number, so it has to be 5y and y. 4, so that can either be 1 and 4 or 2 and 2. And then I'm just looking for how am I going to get -8 there. So if I just, usually what I do is just try some out. So for example, if it was 4 and 1, so that's going to give me 5, and that's going to give me 4, and whether they're positive or negative, I'm never going to be able to get -8 from that. So let's rethink. Okay, so well, the other option is 4 and 1 the other way round, but as soon as I put the 4 there, that's giving me 20y, and that's just going to be far too big to ever get me back down to 8y. So it's really got to be 2 and 2. I want -4, so it's going to have to be +2 and -2. I want -8, so if I put a minus there, I've got -10y. And if I put a plus there, I've got +2y, so that's where I'm going to get my -8y from. Okay, so that's that one done. C is a cubic, but it's actually not too bad because we can just take a common factor of x out straight away. In fact, you can also take a common factor of 3 out, so that's going to make it a little easier as well. So I also take out that factor of 3. Okay, so then I'm looking for two numbers that multiply to give -12 and add to give -4. So that's going to be -6 and 2.